What's the biggest myth you've heard about military service, or which of these Air Guard options surprised you the most? You could pick an Air Guard unit just down the street or maybe the next state over. Think military service is just one rigid path, a total unbending commitment, where all the choices are made for you, not by you. For years, that's been the common picture, right? A stiff structure, a path you can't change. But what if that's not the full story? What if there's a side to military service, especially in the Air National Guard, that offers so many choices, so perfectly tailored to your life that it feels like it's been hidden on purpose? So forget what you think you know. We're about to show you what the Air National Guard is really about and reveal a level of flexibility and personal control that, let's be honest, a lot of folks, maybe even some recruiters, don't always spell out. This isn't just about serving your country. It's about shaping a service that serves you back. We're talking about options that you could seriously change your career, your education, your whole future, all while you're in uniform. Stick around, because these are the Air Guard service options they really don't seem to advertise much. So why doesn't everyone know this stuff? Maybe because the old school image of military service is just easier to sell, or perhaps all these choices seem too complicated to explain quickly. But not knowing about this is a real issue. It means tons of people just like you could be missing out on a fantastic opportunity. You might be thinking, military service isn't for me. I can't hit pause on my life. I need more say in where I live and what I do. And that kind of thinking, because it's based on half-truths, could be costing you the chance to get awesome skills, great benefits, and that incredible pride of serving on terms that could actually fit your life surprisingly well. You could be skipping over a path that gives you more control, more choices, and a better fit with your personal career goals than you ever imagined. But here's the good news. The Air National Guard isn't just one solution. It is a whole range of them. It is built with a smart understanding of how to balance civilian life with military duty. Today, we are not just scratching the surface. We're getting into the nitty-gritty of these flexible service options, the ones that give you real control over your military path. Let's uncover these secrets. You've heard the classic Guard pitch, right? 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year. And yeah, that's the basic deal for most traditional part-time Guard members. But what they don't always shout about is how well that part-time gig can actually fit into your life. This isn't just about showing up. It's about smart training that actually helps your civilian career, often close to home. Picture this. You're rebuilding your civilian career. Maybe you're in school or you've got family stuff going on. Your Guard service isn't a roadblock. It's a boost. That one weekend could be your sharpening cyber defense skills that you could make a hot commodity in your job. These 2 weeks of annual training, that could be an intensive leadership course that helps you get ahead in any field. The myth is that it's a tiny, barely there commitment. The reality, it's super efficient, impactful way to serve, specifically designed to work with and even improve your everyday life. You get an extra paycheck, access to seriously cheap healthcare insurance like TRICARE Reserve Select, and a retirement plan, all while living your life where you want. And even this part-time setup, there's flexibility. Some jobs might have slightly different training schedules. Some units might offer more chances for short-term active duty if you want them. We'll get into that another day. The main thing is, it's not a rigid box. It's a starting point for how to figure out service and how it fits in your schedule, not the other way around. This whole setup is really designed to help you balance your civilian dreams with your military duties so you can keep your education or career moving forward without putting your life on hold. Full-time Guard? Yes, it's a powerful lesser-known option. Now, here's something that really surprises people. When you think Guard, you probably think part-time, right? But did you know the Air National Guard has solid full-time career options? These are called Active Guard Reserve or AGR positions. Imagine having a full-time military career, steady pay, full benefits like active duty. With their health care, they get the same retirement as the regular Air Force, but with one huge plus. You're often serving right in your home state, sometimes at a unit you choose, for a good long while. This gives you the kind of stability that's pretty hard to find in active duty assignments, which often means moving around a lot. The AGR folks are crucial. They're the ones keeping the units running day in and day out, doing everything from maintenance and logistics to admin and recruiting. There's also a technician piece, but that's another story too. But here's another cool flexible bit. People can often switch between part-time and full-time roles during their Air Guard career, depending on what they need, what jobs are open. So you could start part-time, then an AGR spot or technician that opens up for you, and it could be perfect for you. You could slide in to serve full-time for a few years, and maybe later, if life changes, look at going back traditional part-time. That kind of adaptability is a game changer, offering a long-term career path that's frankly pretty amazing. These jobs are competitive for sure, but they're a fantastic way to go if you want a deeper military experience without necessarily signing up for the traditional active duty lifestyle, moving every couple of years. This is probably one of the biggest but not often talked about perks of the Air National Guard, having a real say over where you are in your location. Unlike active duty, where the Air Force pretty much decides where you go based on its global needs, the Air Guard gives you a lot more control. You can usually choose to serve in the state you want, often really close to your home and community. Think about that for a second. You could pick an Air Guard unit just down the street or maybe the next state over, if they have a specific mission or job you're excited about. This local thing is key to the Guard's dual mission, serving both federal government and your state government. When a natural disaster like a hurricane, flood, or wildfire hits your state, it's often the men and women of your local Air National Guard who are there first, providing essential help from airlift and medical aid to engineering and communications. There's a really powerful feeling that comes from directly serving the community where you live, work, and raise your family. This isn't just about being convenient, it's about being connected. It lets you keep your roots deep, build a stable civilian career, and keep your kids in their schools, all while doing meaningful work as a military professional. Being able to choose your state to have input on specific units on job openings gives you the level of control over your military career that's just not typical anywhere else. It's like designing your own military adventure, based right in your own back. When most people hear about Air Force or Air Guard, they picture pilots and jets, and yeah, flying is a huge and exciting part of what they do, but that narrow view misses out a ton of other possibilities. The Air National Guard has a massive number of career specialties of over 180 AFSCs, Air Force Specialty Codes. Some even say more than 200. We're talking cool fields like cybersecurity, intelligence, space operations, medical jobs, doctors, nurses, technicians, engineering, logistics, communications, law enforcement, public affairs, and way more. This isn't just a job list, it's a way to get skills that are super valuable in today's civilian job market. Many of these roles give you the training and certifications that you can use directly in a civilian job, meaning your Guard service can actually kickstart or boost a civilian career. Imagine getting top-notch training in a network defense with the Air Guard and then walking into a high-paying cybersecurity job, or serving a medical tech in the Guard and getting experience that makes you a top pick for healthcare jobs in your own town. What's more, the Air Guard is flexible about career growth and even lets you cross-train. If you join with one skill set, you might later get the chance to retrain in a totally new career field that you're into that has a better civilian job prospects. This career bonanza means you're not stuck on one path. You can shape your military service to match your current passions or use it to explore completely new career areas. This amazing variety of roles is like a secret weapon for your career, opening doors you might never have even thought about. There are some really great ways to move into the Air National Guard that offers awesome flexibility, ways that aren't always widely known outside the active duty world. These are mainly the Palace Chase and Palace Front programs. Let me break this down for Palace Chase. This program lets active duty airmen, if they meet certain criteria like having served about half their enlistment, ask for an early release from active duty if they agree to join the Air National Guard unit. Think about that. You could switch to part-time service sooner than you planned. Pick your Guard unit and location, maybe keep your rank and either stick with your current job or even retrain for a new one. It's a powerful choice for those who want to go to school, start a family, or even get a civilian career going while still serving. Then there's Palace Front. This one's for active duty airmen who are getting close to the end of their service contract. Instead of leaving military completely, they can smoothly transition into an Air National Guard unit again, and often in the place they choose with the chance to keep their specialty or looking into retraining, which I did. I've done both. This means no break in service, you keep your benefits, and it's a much smoother shift into a part-time military role while using all the experience you got on active duty. These programs are kind of like a secret handshake because they give you a level of control and proactive way to plan your exit from active duty that many don't even know about is possible. So what's the biggest secret of all these options point to? It's the serious amount of control and genuine work-life balance the Air National actually offers. Every point we've talked about, the flexible part-time gigs, the full-time jobs close to home, choosing your state and unit, the huge career selection, and the smooth transition programs, they all boil down to this. The Air National Guard isn't just talking about work-life balance, it's a whole system that's set up to make it happen. Because most of its members are part-time, the Guard understands the support and supports the needs of a civilian career, school, and family life. There are even programs like employer support of the Guard and Reserve, which helps make sure civilian bosses understand and support their military employees' commitments. That creates a whole network of support for Guard members. The professional training and development you get aren't just for your military job, they directly help you in the civilian life. Leadership skills, technical know-how, time management, discipline, these are all things that make your job better. Lots of members say their Guard service has seriously boosted their civilian careers and personal growth. This isn't about making service easier, it's about making it smarter and better fit for modern life. It's about giving you the tools and choices to build a military journey that's all one that doesn't make you pick between serving your country and chasing your personal and professional dreams. That kind of flexibility and empowerment, that's the Air Guard's best kept secret. Pretty eye-opening, right? Are you wondering why these awesome options aren't shouted from the rooftop? If getting this inside look at the Air National Guard flexibility surprised you or got you thinking, do me a solid and hit the like button and subscribe button for more content that breaks down military opportunities. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest myth you've heard about military service, or which of these Air Guard options surprised you the most? Drop a comment below. Let's get a discussion going. I'd like to hear from you. And if you're seriously thinking about how the Air National Guard could fit your life, the best thing you do is talk to an Air National Guard recruiter and ask them about these specific options: part-time, full-time, AGR, state selection, career fields, and those transition programs. Go in there knowing their stuff so they can't hide anything from you, or they may be ignorant on it. You can also check out the official Air National Guard website for more details. The Air National Guard offers a way to serve that's way more diverse and adaptable than most people realize. It's a path where serving your country can go hand in hand with your personal goals, where duty can be customized, and where you have a real say in your journey. Forget that old idea of a stiff, unchangeable military career. The Air National Guard proves that you can serve your nation, your state, and your community while building the life you want. The control is there, the options are there. The only question is, are you ready to check them out? Let me know. Thanks for joining Berzerker Brotherhood. Out here.